The Capitol police officer who died a day after defending the Capitol during the January breach, that's Brian Sicknick, died of natural causes.
Now, that announcement came from the D.C. Medical Examiner's office. They said Officer Sicknick died from two strokes at the base of his brainstem caused by a clot in an artery.
A lot to break down here. We're going to bring back our panel, Kelly Hyman, Amanda Mackey, David Grosso. Quite different from what many in the media told us now. We heard that Sicknick died from injuries sustained during the riot. Listen to this.
Capitol Hill police officer named Brian Sicknick was killed by the mob with a fire extinguisher.
Officer Brian Sicknick died after he was hit in the head with a fire extinguisher.
For fatally wounding Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick, who was struck in the head by a fire extinguisher.
Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick also died from injuries after pro-Trump rioters struck him in the head with a fire extinguisher.
We now know, based upon the medical examiner's review, none of that is true. He died of natural causes. Even the talk of the bear spray. Again, it was not inflicted. It was death of a natural cause, according to the medical examiner. Amanda Mackey, your thoughts on this and just how wrong the media was on this and jumping to this conclusion so quickly. We all remember you thought Sicknick died from being hit in the head with a fire extinguisher. We now know that's not true.
Well, not only that, this was actually entered into evidence in President Trump's impeachment trial, this fake news that was never corroborated. But look, there is one person that died as a direct result of the events of January 6th, and her name is Ashley Babbitt. And her name is never mentioned. Why? Because it doesn't feed the liberal left's narrative that, as we just debunked, as was debunked by the medical examiner, that pro-Trump supporters bludgeoned to death a police officer. None of that was true. But that is, again, what the liberal left will run with, even when they know that it hasn't been corroborated. And in fact, they used it in the impeachment trial. But at the end of the day here, this is going to make it very difficult to prosecute this as a homicide case based on the medical examiner's report that the officer died from natural causes.
And I believe the origin of this reporting, almost again, this fire extinguisher to the head, came from the New York Times. And as you say, Amanda, it was mentioned during the second impeachment trial of Donald Trump here. But Kelly Hyman, you know, we've heard so much about Americans who have distrust in the media, quite frankly. And when you see stories like that, it does make you understand where this distrust could stem from, because you've got reporting coming out that's not based on facts.
Well, I think facts are key, and absolutely. But we have to remember that no one's perfect and stuff comes out, and now we know the truth. But my thoughts and prayers go out to the officer. To lose an officer so young and who put his life on the line to protect others, that's a loss no matter how we look at it.
Capitol Police has put out a statement that they do accept the medical examiner's conclusion. So that has already been accepted. They still defend that Sicknick did die in the line of duty that he was defending the Capitol. So that still stands as far as Capitol Police is concerned. But again, the medical examiner's response, that's accepted by Capitol Police. David Grosso, I'll give it to you just to kind of close us out here. And again, reading the different narratives, the different stories put out by media, and your thoughts on that.
Well, we know accuracy in media is a problem, right? This is no secret, whether it's on the left or the right. And it has a lot to do with the pressure we're under as journalists, right? There's a two-sided problem here. One is that people have a certain bias and an agenda to push forth and a certain narrative. And the other part is lack of resources in this industry. You know, a lot of us as journalists face trouble, thriving in this industry. We lack resources, we lack money, we lack time. And a lot of times we err on the side of breaking the story and, having the tea to share with our public, and we mess up, and it's very noticeable to the public, and that's why trust has been eroded in the media. And a lot of media brands like Newsmax have built their brand based on this lack of trust in the media, based on, number one, basic fact checking, and number two, bias or promoting a certain narrative.
Yeah, and of course, condolences to the officer's family. As always, we watched as he lied in honor at the Capitol as well, and we remember his service. But even the narrative surrounding his death, it's so important that we get it right, and that's also how you honor a person. as well. And our panelists, we're trying our best to do that here. We appreciate you joining us. Amanda Mackey, David Grasso, and Kelly Hyman, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.